Hi guys, this is my first commentary. It's a game of Domination on Underpass. I'm using MP5K with Stopping Power Pro, Steady Aim Pro, Marathon Pro, and PP2000 as my secondary. Also using, I believe, Full Metal Jacket as my attachment, trying to get bullet penetration kills for the challenge. And so that's why when I go into C here, I go into the stairwell and try to shoot them through the floor, but I think I also found out that shooting them through that floor doesn't count as bullet penetration kills, but if you shoot them through like the railings and stuff like that, it does. But I think anything just goes straight through the floor pretty much, so, and it doesn't count as penetration. But I figured one of my teammates would come over here and capture C, but they all end up just staying at A, and I basically am just killing all these guys. I don't know what that guy was shooting at. Basically just killing all these guys for no reason because I'm not capturing this base right here. But and then half a second too late on the trigger right there as that guy gets killed. But that's why you don't just stand on C. You gotta be active and looking. I get one of the guys, and somehow I didn't really see where this guy went, and he just ends up coming right around and killing me. Like I don't know what happened. I just lost track of him for a second, and that's all it takes. So somebody left, but no fear. Good old host migration actually works this time, which is fairly different from most other times when I'm playing this. And I go running back into their base in C, trying to sneak around. And I see this guy here, he's an easy kill. And then I climb up here, figure out a guy or two should probably come back and inspect what happened. So, and this is a good little spot, especially in like games like Free For All, to hide up in because it's dark. You don't really stand out, and guys don't tend to look up there. I didn't even know it existed until a little while ago. So you can usually get a few kills pretty easily without people knowing exactly where you are. And then after I kill this guy, I go out on this railing, figuring when he comes back, he'll look up at the rafters, and the second somehow he ends up seeing me exactly the time I look away from the door and gets me. But oh well, I'm gonna just rush right back in there. And get killed, but I don't know. I tend to rush more than most people, especially in games like Domination. I really don't like deathmatch too much because there's no real reason to move from your position if you get into a decent one. Whereas in this, you know, if you want to win the game, this kind of sucks here. I end up getting killed by that guy that just kind of lagged past the screen there because he had a heartbeat sensor, and I'm using Steady Aim instead of Ninja, which I use for most of my classes. But I tend to rush a lot more. As you can see, I've pretty much been just holding the sprint button down most of the game so far, and that sucks, but you know, what are you gonna do? Yeah, especially in objective games. I like objective games more, like Demolition and Domination, and occasional sabotage as well. Here comes a nice little spray right here. So now I got a Predator missile. I go back to this spot. This spot, I mean, a lot of people go here, but I don't think, you know, it's really probably one of the best spots in the game, especially when you have A or C and B, because it's gonna get the other team to come and try and take it, And a lot of times people don't try and, like, look, I mean, that guy just went over there and laid down on B, and B's blinking. The announcer tells me he's taking B. Like, I know exactly where he is, and because he's just laying there, he's an easy kill. So now I believe, yeah, at AC 130 is my third, so I was just trying to get the last kill, and then I ran back out, ended up picking that guy off through the wall. Now I'm trying to get a couple more kills through there, but nobody comes up. They kept coming over to these windows, so see, there he is again, but ended up just wasting my bullets. And oh, this secondary is amazing. It's I get a nice spray here, double kill with the PP2000. I mean, I got shot in the back, but whatever. So now I pull out my AC 130. But let's talk about PP2000. Is, I mean, it's a great secondary because it's basically just another submachine gun that you can whip out, especially if you ran out of bullets. Or I like to sometimes put a silencer on that and use a unsilenced primary, and when I'm sneaking in, use that as a secondary to infiltrate, you know, an area if I'm trying to take a flag or whatever like that, and I want to kill somebody without being spotted. And then when I'm back into a more defensive position, use a gun that doesn't have a silencer on it for the range and the power. So it's a nice complementary weapon right there. I see my teammate get shot, so I knew somebody was there. I don't know where that guy was running to, but he gets dealt with too. Then yeah, putting a claymore. I like putting claymores are my favorite equipment. They're pretty much guaranteed kills if you know how to place them. Because most people just, especially when you can get into the other team's area and place them around their corners. I mean, it seems like people are expecting it more when they go into your areas, but when you place one right outside their door, if they, you know, wherever they're spawning, right by their areas, they don't really seem to expect it. So I get one kill, and then I see them throwing smokes or flashes at B. And I kind of just wait them out because I need one more kill to get a Harrier. And that's, especially since these guys aren't really shooting them down, that pretty much guarantees. And I almost had another triple right there, but ran out of ammo. But got another Harrier, so I decided this time I'm just going to stay there because I hear this guy coming down the stairs. And then I end up getting another couple guys as they just rushed in rather than throw grenades or stuns or anything. So, but coming about to the end here, but I get another AC 130 and get a bunch of kills. And especially when they're in C, they pretty much just spawn either in the parking lot or in that little corner right there. So it's pretty easy to rack up some kills just shooting a bunch of blasts into either areas. But thanks for watching. I'm gonna try and do a lot more of these. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you later.